try and use this. He never sleeps. We were standing outside the door listening. Are you asleep or not?
I tried to stop her.
We've come to bring you to the party. Everyone's there. They all want to meet you because Frank and I, we've told them everything about you, but everything. Oh, such funny stories. When they were burning your friends, they came and told him. And oh, I don't know what's so funny. But then we don't know what to say because Frank says, I don't know anything about this man. So I think, oh, but this is just Casey. They must meet him. So we jumped into a taxi.
I couldn't stop her.
Because you're only in Frankfurt for one night. And really and truly, it's crazy for you to sit up here all sad and lonely when we're all happy together. And you know what? We could dance. We could just be crazy. Because listen, I have this terrible, strange desire to put my arms around you and kiss you.
She wants to take your shoes off.
Shh, that should be a secret.
Yeah.
I thought you were having dinner with Verhaeren. Huh?
Mr. Verhaeren.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It was a look on Mr. Verharen's face.
Very slightly drunk, I'm afraid, Mr. Carroll.
The police arrested him.
Arrested him? Verhaeren?
I'm sorry. Oh, disgraceful state. I really am rather...
What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
We saw you in the Kaiserstrasse.
Yeah, me and Verhaeren. We just come out of the restaurant.
Christian and I in this demonstration. Christian's my boyfriend. So, policeman. And there, suddenly, it's Mr. Prosser. So I shout, Mr. Prosser! And I waved him like this, and he waves back.
And the next guy knows someone trying to break my arm.
Yeah. So now Mr. Prosser knows what the police are like. And he gets angry. And he kicks the policeman. And they arrest Mr. Verhaeren.
So Verhaeren's now in the cell?
No. Christian and some other men pull him back. And we all run like chickens. And the police chases all the way up the Weischerstrasse. And do you know what? Mr. Prosser has never in his life before been chased by the police.
Oh, I was terrified.
Yeah, because they're all angry and they're all shouting they want to kill us. But it's wonderful. Because we can run past the police. And afterwards, oh, you feel so good because you're breathing and all you want to do is just laugh and put your arms around everyone.
So where's Verhaeren now?
He's at the party with all those people.
And if you think I'm drunk, you want to see him?
So what? Do you reckon Verhaeren's coming through with an order tomorrow or not?
We tell him all these things and all he says is, will Mr. Verhaeren make an order? Oh, this is really beautiful.
No, it's not. It's heartbreaking.
Well, is he or isn't he?
Listen, John, Mr. Garrett, I'm going to tell you something.
Just tell me yes or no.
Listen.
Yes, listen to him.
All right, I know I'm a bit drunk. I wouldn't be saying it otherwise. So just listen a moment.
All right, I'm listening.
No, listen.
He's listening.
Come on. You're missing the point. You're missing the whole huge, tiny point.
The point of what?
The point of what? The point of everything. You want to know what the point is? I'll tell you what the point is. The whole point of life, John, is... Oh, how can I explain it if you can't see it for yourself? The whole point of life, John... No, wait. I've got to start. I'm going to say, if I never say another word, the whole point of life is this. It's to stand on the edge, take a deep breath, and... Listen, you know what Annie and I have been doing for the past half hour?
Getting one of our customers arrested.
And after that...
Telling him the point of life?
This isn't for anyone else, this is just for you, John. Annie and I have been sitting out on the stairs at this party, and I'm going to tell you, We've been sitting out on the stairs, everyone else in the kitchen shouting their heads off, no one can hear us, and we have been singing Beethoven's bloody symphonies. La 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 la. Bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. 70 people. 70 mad musicians, all mad together, all on the beat, all on the chord, all going like the demons of hell. Just the thought of it's enough to lift the roof off your head. And you ask me if I'm sitting there thinking, is this B flat major? No, I'm not. I'm not sitting there thinking anything. I'm sitting there as empty as an empty room, and everything inside me, from my brain to my liver to my toenails, is going bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. I'm not sitting there at all. I'm standing in the air, a mile above the ground, and the whole wide world is going bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. All I want to do is put my head back, stretch out my arms, and give thanks. The only reason I care that it's Symphony No. 7 in A major, Opus 92, is because I want to talk to everyone about it. Like Colin Hewlett want to talk about his wife and children. And there's nothing you'd say about it except to say its name, which is the 7th Symphony, or just the 7th, or possibly Opus 92, or the A major Symphony, except just once in a while when you're drunk enough to be honest, and you've met the right person, and you can go bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. So all right, we sit in here all day, and we worry away about Abura, Aframosia, and Akbar, orders from Belgium, who's going to have the agency in Saudi Arabia, extruded chipboard in European flaxporn. What the hell is that? Marketing sponge rubber yellow Yogi Bears now?
That's mine.
Good God. Lovely Mrs. R. lurking in the shadows.
You don't still first.
Could I have it, please?
This is yours?
Please.
Where in the world did you get it?
There was a man selling them outside the restaurant.
And you bought it? You paid money for this?
I bought it.
So, all right. We spent half the night going to expensive restaurants and buying large platefuls of steak for people who mean nothing to us, and large cigars and sponge yellow Yogi Bears. Oh, that's fine. I'm not criticising. I enjoy the work. I'm all in favour of it.
Frank,
Where was I? Where did all this start?
we must say goodnight.
Oh, it's the point. Yeah, if you want to know what the point of it all is, I'll tell you in words of one syllable. It's bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum.
Have its arms off if you thump it up and down like that.
Beautiful.
So, if you bought that thing for Gertz,
Beautiful sleepy bear.
Oh.
Thank you.
oh bloody hell.
Come on.
Just make sure that Vahan gets back to his hotel tonight, eh?
Yes. I'm sorry, Mr. Garrett. I didn't realise it was a present. The bear. As a present, it's good.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy for both of you. Good night. Sleep well.
On Frank,
Yeah?
is he
Is what?
going to?
Yes. If we can guarantee our sound reduction figures.
Embarrassed?
Yes. What?
So was I.
Really?
A bit.
Good.
You never tell me what the fourth one was.
No.
So what's the fourth one?
It's a secret.
Come on, let's get it over with.
No.
The first three were terrible.
Exactly.
Get them in a cracker, you take the crackers back.
I expect you would.
So what's the fourth one? Well, it's the real thing, is it? Come on, what is it? No treading on beetles, that kind of thing. Stand on your head every day. Don't kiss the girls. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Leave it. Oh, can't you leave it?
Yes? Where are you? No. Right.
Peter Davis?
Downstairs.
He's coming up, is he?
I might have known.
I'll go then.
What's he up to?
It's after midnight.
Just to finish dinner with Talbot, he's come straight round to see me.
He wouldn't really sell this firm to a British paper, would he?
I'll start up again in something.
Why not wait and see what he says?
I'll take my handshake and start up in something else. I won't retire, I tell you that. Couldn't. Go mad. Be dead in a year.
It's probably about something altogether. I hope it's all right. I'm sure it will be.
Sit down, sit down.
No, really. It was a lovely evening. I'm very grateful. Anyway, I've got my bear to remind me and keep me company.
Sit down as far as I'm concerned. Embarrass you.
On second thoughts, I agree with you about the Bletchley site. We'll take Trafford Park off you instead. Now, you sell it to Leslie at the 1976 valuation, and they'll lease it back to you at current rentals. Now, in a full year, we should be able to wipe another 100,000 off your taxable profits. As for this year, we'll simply bill you 100,000 for head office and management services.
Management services? What management services?
Our services and getting 100,000 off your profits for you. So Ridgeways have got that Nigerian business.
300,000 installed. Fixed price. They'll make a loss.
You got anything?
University of Tripoli.
You got that in London, John.
We'll announce it here.
What else?
Oh, we're chasing a few. Quite large, 100 plus.
So nothing.
We're not selling brushes.
And you're happy, are you?
With the results here? Ask me in 6 months' time.
You don't look happy.
So what, do you want to sit down? Do you want a drink?
And it's not the state of the order book that's worrying you.
Nothing's worrying me.
7% interim, 9% coming up. You should be laughing all over your face.
Scotch brandy.
You know, it's not work that kills people like us, John. It's worry. No, thank you. Now, I never worry. I'll switch on, concentrate, and then switch off. You know, I haven't lost a night's sleep in 10 years. 6 hours a night. Never more, never less. Never take pills. Do you sleep?
I thought you were in Brussels.
So what's the worry, John?
Well, what did Ronnie Talbot have to say?
Ronnie Talbot?
You just had dinner with him.
I've got your spies out, have you, John?
Oh, let's get down to it, huh?
John, sit down. I cannot talk to you while you're marching up and down like that.
What is it? What is it?
Sit down. Sit down. John, you really must learn how to make yourself relax. No, I'm serious. You are going to kill yourself.
Yes. Let's get to the point.
Sit down. Now, unclench your muscles. Feet, legs, arms, stomach, neck. Look, John, we both work hard. We both had a long day, but I can sit here at my ease. You see? Absolutely still. Not a muscle moving. Now I can wait. Say nothing, just think. Not even think. You got a cat at home?
Cat?
Get yourself a cat, John, and study him. Pounce! Just like you. And then nothing. Soft as a cushion till the next time. You don't like me, do you?
I'll tell you whether I like you when I know what you're up to.
No, I like you, John. I like the way you work. The whole business inside your head. Materials, unions, sales. Sales above all. Now, I admire that. Eyes fixed on tomorrow, on next week, next month, next year. Well, that is right. That's good. No. Wait. We haven't got there yet. Now, you get the stuff sold, and you get it made. And I can't help but like you for that, John. Because where should I be without you? I'd be in there, making the stuff myself. I'd be out there travelling it.
So what? You didn't make an offer, eh?
Oh, Ronnie. Yes, he made an offer.
How much?
£1.20 a share.
120.
Cash, John, cash.
There were 3.
Oh, we'd go to 160, 170 if we were serious.
170? What, to close us down?
It's not very good, is it?
It must be worth more to him than that.
No. And you know why not? Now, you might find this interesting, John. You see, he thinks that the firm is you, and you are the firm. And he thinks that you're going to be in a nursing home inside a year or two anyway.
So what, you told him what he could do with it, did you?
John, sit down, will you? Every time you jump up like that, you're wiping another £1,000 off the group's holding in you. Now, sit down.
You're up to something, I know that.
If you'll just listen, I'll tell you. Now, first, I'm going to get you a thorough medical checkup. When was the last time you had one?
Last winter, what then?
Well, if the report's all right, I might have another go at Ronnie. No. Relax. Lean back. Neck. Stomach. Look, John, you know what the group's liquidity situation is. Now, if I could get, what, 240, 250 for you, cash down, I would sell you to the cat's meat man. But if I can't, you're of more use to me inside the group. Because my problem's this. Now, I've got 4 companies inside the group, all making building components, but only one of them making money. Your company. So, what I want to do, John, if you'll agree, of course, and this is why I've come round to have a word with you tonight, I wish to bracket all 4 companies together as a building components division, and to put that division in the hands of someone who's an already proved success in the building components field. Someone who really knows how to get the stuff made and how to get it sold. So what I'm saying is this. Managing director of the building components division with a seat on the main board. We'll talk about money back in London. And I'd really like to get this sorted out before the board meeting on Tuesday. Well, what are you looking worried about now? I'll pay for the champagne.
4 firms making building components. You've only got 2. Ted Shaw and me, it's no one else.
There's Brassbank.
Brassbank don't make building components, they make brass fancy goods.
They make building components.
What, candlesticks, hearth sets, cocktail trolleys?
They also make period brass mungery for door furnishing. Now, I count them as a building components firm.
All right, what's the 4th one then?
Groundsman.
Groundsman? Install netball pitches.
They build sports facilities. They supply the components to build sports facilities.
There's only one thing Ted Shaw and Brassbank and Groundsman have got in common. They all make losses.
It is a challenge, John. If I can't stop you worrying, I'll give you something to worry about.
Candlesticks.
Door furnishings.
I can't sell candlesticks.
You can sell door
Oh,
furnishings.
what I know about netball courts.
Oh, you'll find out. John, if I know you, you'll be out there playing on them.
Yeah, this is just really a bit of gardening on the firm's accounts, isn't it?
1 profit looks better than 3 losses.
Yeah, only I shan't be showing a profit, I'm showing a loss.
For a start. But then 1 loss looks better than 3.
Especially if it's mine and not yours.
John, you're on your feet again. All right, it's not your birthday. I'm not giving you a present. We're doing business. I'm offering you a deal. Something in it for me, yeah. Something in it for you.
And what, if I refuse, you go back to Ronnie Talbot, do you?
You feel very aggrieved, don't you, John? Here you are doing fine, taking your chipboard and turning it into a profit. And that is the complete game as far as you're concerned. 9%. You've done it, you are there. But your profit is where my game starts. I use your profit to create expectations of more. Expectations. That's my product. That's what brings in my profit. You're doing all right up in your small corner. But here I come, picking you up and shifting you round the board like a chess piece. But what I am offering, John, is to give you some pieces of your own. Teach you how to play chess yourself. Well, you'll be in London tomorrow. I'll give you a buzz. I want to get this in front of the board on Tuesday.
Ted Shaw.
And what about him?
He's one of the pieces.
He's not good enough for you.
You couldn't do anything with him.
I'll take him off the table then. Put him back in the box.
He's not the only one.
No. And then there's me. You'll never be happy while I'm around.
So what, I put you back in the box too, do I?
You'll be on the main board. Vote me off.
Get a majority, would I?
If I don't show them some results, yeah.
And then they offer me the job, is that what you're telling me? Or are you wagering that I'll be dead before I can cause you any trouble?
Tomorrow, then. I'll ring you at home in the evening, 9, 10 o'clock. Everything looks better from above, John. Even Frankfurt.
Right.
All right, then. I'll leave you to get on with it.
Get on with what?
I've been sitting on somebody's handbag for the last 10 minutes. Don't overdo it, though. I need another 2 years out of you yet.
Bad, was it? Is he selling us? Anyway, you'll come out on top whatever happens, you know that.
Fancy brassware, horse brasses and warming pans. What can I do with stuff like that? Goalposts and cricket stumps. I'm not in that market. I never was. I don't know it. I'm not going to start now. 4 companies. How can I run 4 companies? I'm up until the small hours running one.
Peter Davis wants you to take more on.
How can I? I'd have to get someone else to run this firm for a start. Who can I get? There's no one. Don't tell me Tommy couldn't run a Boy Scout jumble sale if I wasn't here to keep my eyes on him all the time. He put the takings in the poor box.
Well, I suppose
There's Sidney Laver sitting up in Manchester. You might as well say the girl who brings the tea round. I'd sooner take Ian Weatherall than Sidney Laver, and I wouldn't take Ian Weatherall, because what does Ian Weatherall know about the production side? I'm being used, aren't I? That's what sticks in my throat. I'm supposed to sell brass toasting forks for the rest of my life to keep Peter Davis on his feet. And where are his feet? On my neck. You going or staying? Going, are you?
Well, I'll stay if you want to talk.
Poetic justice, is that it?
I wasn't thinking that.
Some people like being used. It's their life. Keeps them moving.
Possibly.
Well, you like it,
Do I?
don't you?
Doesn't matter about me.
Been sitting here brooding about it, have you?
I was thinking about Nirvana. You said Nirvana was nothingness, but that's not right at all. I wish I could explain it to you. People usually say it's a self merging with the rest of the universe. But the man who runs the classes says it's more as if everything else was being absorbed into the self. People say that Buddhism is against self, but it's not. It's against the wrong idea of self as being separate. The man who runs the classes says you've got to imagine a raindrop falling in a clear sky, completely filled with light from the whole world round it.
I ought to be a raindrop, is that what you're telling me?
Well, we didn't really talk, did we? You just asked questions. You just felt me to see what I felt like and to see whether I'd let you, and if Mr. Davies hadn't come in, you'd have made love to me just to see whether it gave me any pleasure and whether I was grateful. And I'm not complaining, I would have been grateful. It would have been better than going to bed with my supper still sitting on a tray.
All hurt now, are you?
No good. We all play up to you. We all help you keep up this performance.
Oh, me you're
I
worrying
can't
about?
bear
Is
to
it
watch.
working too hard?
You won't look at yourself. You look at everything but yourself. I can't imagine what it must be like being inside that shell. I'd like to help you come out, but you won't, and there's nothing I can do to make you. It's useless going on talking like this, so I'll go now before I start to cry. You wouldn't like that. But I don't know how to bear it. I don't know how to put up with my life.
But just a minute.
No.
The name.
No.
The paper. It's in your bag. You never gave it me. Where is it? Where is it?
What?
If I'm going to be stuck with Ted Shaw under me, might as well do something useful. He can offer that bloke's brother-in-law a job in Boatrex, and Tom need never even know about it.
Hate! Hate!
What?
Hate!
Give it me!
I can't
Give
live
it.
my life!
Give me!
Destroying, killing!
feel you breathing. Feel your heart beating.
Wait.
All right, then. What's the fourth one?
The fourth noble truth is the Noble Eightfold Path. Now, of course, you're going to ask me what the Noble Eightfold Path is. And I can't remember exactly what all the 8 bits are, but they're things like right understanding and right action. And right understanding means knowing things like, well, like the 4 noble truths.
That's the fourth noble truth. That you have to know the 4 noble truths.
Well, you've got to know other things as well. You've got to know the 5 groups of human attributes, and the 12 spokes of the wheel of life, and the 3 signs of being. Now, you're not going to ask me what they are, the 3 signs of being.
No? Why? What are they?
Yes, I thought you'd want to know, because the only one I can remember is the 4 noble truths.
12 spokes of this, 3 wheels of that. Sounds like a building contract.
And then you've got to go through the 4 stages of initiation, which is when you're freeing yourself from the 10 fetters.
Oh.
And the only one of the 10 fetters I can remember is the last one. And that's ignorance.
Oh.
And I can only remember that because it's also the first one of the 12 spokes of the wheel of life. This is room 1207.
No.
Could we have an ambulance, please?
Not that, not that, not that.
Yes, 1207, yes. Mr. Garrard.
No.
Garrard.
No.
Yes, that's right.
No.
And quickly, please.
It's just...
Thank you.
It's only... It's... Ah! Can't breathe in it. It hurts to breathe. Oh! Oh, not saying anything. Say something to me. What, nothing to say? Tom. Get Tom up here. Can't take time off now. Get this business with David fixed. Davis. Fixed. Board meeting on Tuesday. Get up, get the plane. Meeting in Manchester at lunchtime. No, wait. Tom could do that. Meeting. Get Ian Weatherall out to here to stand in for Tom.
Hello, Mr. Raleigh.
Oh.